I'm Kim Brim. This workout can be used throughout your pregnancy to maintain your core strength. Of course, you'll want to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, but also listen to your body. If something hurts, please stop. We're going to start by kneeling on our mat or our carpeted floor. We're going to do simple side bends. Exhaling as you drop to one side, lengthening in the center. Exhaling and lengthening in the center. Every time you exhale, you want to try to squeeze deep, deep in the belly. It should feel like you're squeezing right around your bladder, so it should sound like this. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Posture is very important throughout pregnancy as well. As your body changes shape, you'll find your posture may start to change. Again, another reason why core strength is important. And exhale. Don't forget to squeeze internally. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're going to drop your chin to your chest and roll forward. Let the shoulders release. And then lift up. Shoulders roll back. Pull the shoulder blades together. Lift your sternum in the center of your chest. And roll forward. And roll back. And roll forward. And roll back. One more time. Roll forward. And roll back. Let's take this onto the floor. This is a cat stretch. You're going to pull your belly button in, round out your spine, and then reverse, starting with your tailbone. Tailbone up, belly drops. Exhaling as we roll up. 1, and 2. And if this bothers your wrists, if you're having any issues with carpal tunnel, you can go ahead right up on your fists, make your wrists nice and straight, and exhale. Lift. Think of this like a crunch you would do on the floor. Squeezing, sliding your ribs and your hips close together. And 3 more. Exhale, up, and release. Tighten, tighten, and. Now what we're going to do is find our neutral position. Neutral is not arched, not rounded, somewhere in the middle, and we're going to lift one arm in the opposite leg. Looks like this. Exhale, lift, and lower. And the idea here is to extend all the way out through your fingertips and toes, really straighten that leg, stretch through the arm. Be careful not to arch the back. You want to keep that tightness right through the center. And exhale, exhale. Again, 4, 3, 2, one more time, and 1. We're going to go right into our plank position. Now there are some variations on the plank. Again, watch the wrists. You want to watch for carpal tunnel. You're going to come up either on your fists, onto your toes, tightening your belly with your exhales, or you can take this down to your elbows, making sure that your shoulders are directly over your elbows and your tush is down nice and low. As your belly gets bigger, you can drop the knees down to the floor. Try to make a straight line from your knees to the top of your head. Wherever you want to go on this one is fine. Just make sure you're exhaling and tightening the belly. And let's go back up to our quadruped position. Exhaling. 10, 9, 8, 7, tightening. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to our plank, wherever you want to go. Hands, fists, or elbows. Exhaling, tightening the belly. And dropping back down. Let's go ahead and roll over onto one side. What you want to do is bring one knee out to the side, one knee upward. You're going to roll down to the floor. You want to try to avoid laying on your back for any period of time. So we're going to take one cheek off the floor a little bit, and we're going to exhale. Up and release. Up and release. Only go as far up as you feel comfortable, but try to maintain proper form. Chin off the chest, elbows wide. Tighten the belly and release. It's almost as if you were scooping out the belly. And, of course, you're not going to see that scoop, but you'll feel it. And you can vary the position of the knees as you get larger. You can twist a little bit more. And let's try a set of pulses here. Elbows wide, eyes up on the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the arms nice and wide. Try Try to touch the floor, take a deep breath, and let's twist over to the other side. Shifting your weight, and single counts. Up. Again, other cheek is off the floor. And 3, and 4. Don't forget that internal squeeze. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. A set of pulses. Elbows wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rolling back over to the other side again. We're going to roll all the way over, extend one arm out in front, or you can extend it overhead and rest your head down. Either way is okay. We're going to take that top leg, lift up and release. Lift up and release. Exhaling, squeezing. Release and squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release. Adding in if you're able. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, pulling the knee into the chest, you're going to crunch and extend. Squeeze and extend, pointing that toe real hard. 10, and 9, and again, you can switch the arm if it feels uncomfortable to lift your head and let your head relax down. Of course, a little more effective as you add the upper body in. And one more. And release. We're going to try one more here. Take that top hand onto the floor. Your bottom knee is bent. Top leg lifts and lowers. Pointing that toe. Always squeezing. That's where we're going to get that core strength from. Last 2. Last 1. Pressing up off the floor. We're going to go ahead onto the elbows here. You could always use a pillow as well just to rest your shoulders and head on, but you want to make sure that you're not laying flat on the floor. We're going to take the toes down to the floor, lifting the sternum, tightening the belly, one knee up at a time, and exhale. You want to make this a little bit tougher. You're going to alternate so both feet are off the floor at the same time. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale. Up, 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 up. If you need to bring the knees a little bit wider, again, as your belly gets bigger, that's fine. And toes to the floor. You're going to slide the feet forward. Now again, you can use one leg at a time or both legs. Exhale as you come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. One more time. And squeeze. Back to our toe taps. Remember your options. One at a time or alternating. The further out you bring the feet, the harder this is going to get. Relax the neck and shoulders. Give your head a little shake. And toe slides again down to the floor. We slide. Out. Exhale. Pull. And out. Exhale. Pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, knees come up one at a time, alternating, or you can try a double here. Lift and down. And 3. Again, the further out you bring the feet, the harder it's going to get. You don't want to strain. Listen to your body. Let's try about 5 more of those. Up. 5. Tighten that belly. 4, 3, 2, one more, and 1. And release down.